MAKOVEC AFP Getty Images. The new statue of the U.S. President was built in the village of Celapri Kamniku in Slovenia. A new sculpture of U.S. President Donald Trump has been built in Slovenia, where his wife Melania is from. The painted wooden structure has been put up in a village there. The statue of the president is 8 meters tall and has been designed by local artist Tomasz Legel. Trump's statue has triggered a mixed reaction though, with some people describing it as ugly. It's not the first time that celeb-inspired art has made headlines. Take a look at some of these statues below, then head to the comments and let us know what you think of them. More entertainment stories. Sheeran. European photo press agency. A statue of Ed Sheeran was put up in Moscow in Russia, ahead of the star's first concert in the country. The 5-meter figure appeared at the entrance of Moscow's Gorky Park ahead of his gig on Friday, the 19th of July. It was the singer's first concert in Russia and took place at the Okriti Arena Stadium as part of his Divided by Divide tour. One fan commented on social media, "Has any other country done this to celebrate an Ed Sheeran concert? Because I would love a whole army of these things." First Lady Melania Trump. Statue of U.S. First Lady Melania Trump was unveiled in her hometown of Sevnica in Slovenia, where it caused quite a stir, but not quite for the right reasons. U.S. artist Brad Downey paid a local chainsaw expert Ale CBBC to carve the statue from a tree trunk. AFP. The statue of Melania Trump has been making headlines for all of the wrong reasons. In an interview with news agency AFP, Brad said, "I can understand why people might think that this falls short as a description of her physical appearance, but the artist insisted he found the result absolutely beautiful." It has been reported that the statue isn't meant to be taken completely seriously, but some residents of Sevnica have said the piece is a disgrace, and that it doesn't look anything like Melania. AFP Getty Images. Katerina, 66, told AFP news agency it was a good idea to have the artwork, saying that Melania is a Slovenian hero. She's made it to the top in the U.S. David Beckham. Getty Images. David Beckham was honored by his former club LA Galaxy with this statue outside the stadium. A statue of David Beckham was unveiled in Los Angeles in March 2019. U.S. team LA Galaxy displayed it outside the stadium in honor of the player's 5 seasons at the club. Statues like this aren't common in the MLS, the U.S. equivalent of the Premier League, so it was kind of a big deal. While you might be able to tell that it's David from the face, it looks to us as though David has a few extra arms. What do you think of it? Mo Salah. The statue showing Mohamed Salah in his signature pose was mocked by fans across the world. The statue of Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah was unveiled in his home country of Egypt. The statue shows Salah in his signature celebration pose with his arms outstretched to the crowd, but many felt it didn't quite hit the mark and looks absolutely nothing like him. Oh dear. Jean-Claude Van Damme. If Van Damme seems pretty pleased with his statue. Pleased. Action movie legend Jean-Claude Van Damme was honored with this bronze version of himself. Back in 2012, Jean-Claude, aka The Muscles from Brussels, and more than 2,000 of his fans were present for the unveiling in Anderlecht, Belgium. The Kung Fu Panda 2 star was delighted with the artwork, despite it bearing very little resemblance to him. Van Damme said the statue represented the dream of a Brussels sketcher kid. Well, as long as he's happy. Cristiano Ronaldo. This one needs no introduction. To enjoy the CBBC Newsround website at its best, you will need to have JavaScript turned on. The infamous Ronaldo statue was revealed in 2017 at a ceremony to name an airport after him on the Portuguese island of Madeira. Michael Essien. Do you remember Chelsea's star midfielder Michael Essien? The Ghana player made 256 appearances at Stamford Bridge between 2005 and 2014, helping the Blues to win 9 trophies, including 2 Premier League titles. At the start of 2018, a new statue of him caused quite the stir. PA Getty Images. Michael, is that you? Shown in Chelsea's blue home strip, Essien looks all out of proportion and more like he's falling over than actually kicking a ball. Probably not the look a football superstar is going for. Barack Obama. Getty Images. It would appear that even the sculptor isn't so sure about the artwork. It would appear that even being the most powerful man in the world doesn't guarantee you a realistic sculpture. This clay version of former U.S. President Barack Obama in Kagelo, Kenya was designed especially for his visit to his ancestral home in Kenya, Siaya County. Hopefully Michelle was spared the same honor. Diego Maradona. Yet another sporting legend who has been ridiculed by a statue is someone who many football writers, players and fans think is one of the greatest players of all time. He was in fact joint FIFA Player of the 20th Century with Brazilian great Pelé. That's right, even Argentinian football legend Diego Maradona isn't safe from a dodgy statue. This 12-foot-high statue of him holding the 1986 World Cup is meant to show him when he was the 25-year-old captain and led Argentina to victory in Mexico. EPA Getty Images. Though you see the likeness, but some people have said they think it looks more like somebody's grandma. Probably not quite what the artist was going for. Maradona unveiled the statue himself, but he didn't say what he thought of it. What do you reckon? Andy Murray. You can see who the statue is meant to be. He's standing right beside it, but we're not sure we'd have known without the clue. Would you know who this statue was meant to be? Getty Images. Do we reckon he's chuffed with this statue or not? The statue is of the tennis ace dressed as a Chinese warrior ahead of the Shanghai Masters in 2011, but some people thought the face looked less like Andy and more like former Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho. David Beckham. Again, the multi-armed statue was not the only time that David Beckham has been immortalized in this way. He's known for many things in addition to his glittering football career. For one, he has done lots of modeling, which has often featured him parading around in his underwear. So as part of an advertising campaign, a silver statue of the former England football captain in his underpants was put on show in New York. Getty Images. Is David Beckham or the next member of the Avengers? It was supposed to be a clever joke, but in the end most people were laughing at it rather than laughing with it. We wonder if David himself saw the funny side. Zinedine Zidane. Football superstars with shocking statues just keep on coming. This time, it's Zinedine Zidane, a true sporting legend who won the Champions League with Real Madrid, the World Cup in 1998 and Euro 2000 with France. He also won the World Player of the Year award 3 times and has managed to lead Madrid to 3 Champions League wins. But this statue shows the former France captain during one of his worst moments when he was sent off in the World Cup final in 2006 against Italy. Getty Images. We're not sure that this is the moment of his football career that Zinedine Zidane would like to have immortalized in a statue. He butted Italy defender Marco Materazzi in the chest and was given a red card. Would you really want this immortalized in a statue? Well, too late now. Let's block ads. Why?